Very good morning, children. This is your social subject teacher Feroz Khan from Sri Vidya Central High School. I hope all are ready to listen to the online class. Okay, children, the last class we have completed the first lesson completely. And if you have any doubt regarding those lessons, you can ask me at any time. Okay, I will clarify all the doubts. Okay, children. Okay, so today's our section. We are going to study the new chapter, that is the natural realms of the earth, lithosphere. Okay, natural realms of the earth, lithosphere. And also there is a small information that there is chance to be open the school by October 15. If it is open, it's very great. That time we can interact all the classes directly, then can clarify all your doubts. Okay, children, let's start our today's topic. Okay, children, the natural realms of the earth, the lithosphere. So what do you mean by realms? What do you mean by realms? What do you mean by realms? Okay, children, for example, in the body parts, what we are calling for this is a hands, and this also hands. So look at this also hand, this also hands. Why we did not call this is another name or this is another name? We are commonly both we called as a hands. So what is the reason? Because there is some speciality or some similarities. Here also fingers like this, here also fingers. So we thought these are the same parts. Then this both together we called hands. Same all over the legs, same all over ears, same all over eyes. There is some similarity, then we kept a group together. Same like in our earth surface also, there are some similarities are available. Some area if you look there we can find waters. Some area if you look there you can find a mountain. Some areas completely greenery and ocean. So different structure, always a different divisions we are finding in different areas. As you know, children, such as water, rocks, plants, and animals, humans, etc. So what we have done, we observed is there any similarities among them. Then those similarities we can arrange a group. Is or not? So that one we are called as the realms. So what do you mean by realms? Here it is. Realms are area which have some common features. So based on this, we are divided the natural realms of the earth. So first we will understand the natural realms of the earth, which are the division. Okay, children? Okay, let's look. So mainly there are 4 realms of the earth. They are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. So already I have said realms are areas which have some common features. So the earth scientists, that means those who are studying about the earth, so they thought about we should be arrange some group of areas which have some common features. For example, they observed in our earth surface there are some rocky mountains, plateaus, plains, and rocks, soil. These all are the same characteristics are there. So then they thought we can be divided, we can classify those characters into one group, and they called that is lithosphere. So the word litho is derived from the Greek word litho, and meaning rocks or stones. Remember? So what is the meaning of the litho? Rocks or stones. It is derived from which language? Greek. Okay, so the word litho is derived from the Greek language, means rocks or stones. So we understood where there is availability of rocks, stones, pebbles, mountain, plateau, plains. These all will come into one group, one sphere, lithosphere. The sphere means we know about the ball or circle, one body, whole. You can say, okay, so lithosphere, so a ball of rocks. Got it, children? A body of rocks we can say. So wherever if you find, for example, this chalk piece also will go to the lithosphere. Building also will goes into the lithosphere. Even the ocean under, if there are rocks are there, that also will go to the lithosphere. Got it? So lithosphere is very important, because if lithosphere is not there, anything is not possible. Because if there is no land, we cannot live. Even our earth also, lithosphere, full of rocks are there. Got it, children? Okay, so lithos we understood. Lithos means rocks or stone derived from the which language? Greek language. Got it, children? Okay, children, our next topic, that is hydrosphere. So the word hydro is derived from the Greek word huder. Greek word huder means water. Means water. Got it, children? So the word hydro is derived from the Greek word huder means water. So in our earth surface, where there is availability of water, then all together we call the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere, even ocean and even drinking water, lakes, ponds, rivers, canals, wherever water, even when a drop of water also will go to the hydrosphere. So it has a common character. It's not lithosphere, it has the rocky character. Here the water body character. Got it, children? Yes. The next one we are understanding atmosphere. So lithosphere we have completed, hydrosphere we have completed. Now we are understanding atmosphere. So the word atmo is derived from the Greek word atmo and meaning air. What is the meaning of atmos? Air. Remember, air. Got it? So atmosphere. So where there is availability of air, we know hydrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. So what are the gases are present in the atmosphere? This all will go to the atmosphere. Understood? Already we know, familiar with this word atmosphere. Okay or not? Yes. Now we understand. And what even the atmosphere definition also we have a blanket of air which surround the earth are called atmosphere. You can write in the classwork also. So what do you mean by atmosphere? A blanket of air which surround the earth is called atmosphere. The air presents different type of gases such as carbon dioxide and hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, argon. Many gases are present in the atmosphere. Got it, children? Yes, atmos meaning air. Is from which language derived? Greek. Okay. Now we are understanding biosphere. So the word bio, it also derived from the Greek word bio means life. Means life. Okay. So where there is availability of the living creature, all the living creature from small bacteria, microorganism, even our coronavirus also, from the small bacteria to the large animals such as the elephants and the blue whales. So where there is availability of the life, then that all together will come into the biosphere. Even small ants or even small microorganisms, bacteria, if there is a life, then it will come to the biosphere. Got it? So that only we know biology also you are studying about the science of which deals about the life. Yes or not? Okay, so we understood. So these are the four realms of the earth. So first we understood what do you mean by realms. So realms are the areas which have some common features, that is called realms. That also you have to write in the classwork. So what do you mean by realms? Realms are the areas which have some common features. And what are they? Okay, the question what you writing? What do you mean by realms and what are they? So what are they? What will you write? They are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Got it, children? And you can be right also. The lithosphere is derived from the Greek word litho, means rock or stones. Hydrosphere is derived from the Greek word huder, means water. And atmosphere is derived from the Greek word atmos, means air. The biosphere is derived from the Greek word bio, means life. I hope you understood. So in our the coming lesson, this second lesson already you observed that natural realms of the earth, from that first we are studying lithosphere. So second lesson we are studying about lithosphere. Third lesson you will study about hydrosphere. Fourth lesson you will study about atmosphere. Fifth lesson you will study biosphere. Got it, children? So from the second lesson we are beginning all the realms of the earth. Second lesson we are studying lithosphere with the introduction. Realms introduction they provided and they started to give the lithosphere. The next lesson hydrosphere, after atmosphere, after biosphere. And 5 lessons we have completed related to the realms of the earth. Okay, children? I hope you understood well. Okay. Good. Children, once observe here, you can understand all these four realms are actually interrelated each other, interconnection each other. They have interrelation. For example, we can understand we the bio, yes or not, are human beings or all the living creatures, where they want to be live on the earth. So if earth already we said mainly lithos or the rocks or the land only we are living. So we are depending on the land, litho. Yes? Okay. And if you want to live only just land enough, we need water to drink, and many uses are there with water. Without water we cannot live. So we depending on the hydrosphere. As on noted, and only water and land enough, we need mainly air. Without oxygen we cannot live. So we need an atmosphere. Got it? At the same time, if lithosphere rock area, how means only there the water can be stay there. If there is no rocky surface, the water cannot stay. So lithosphere depending on the hydrosphere. As I noted, and already we know that if the water available, the water will be changes into water vapor. Then if there is air, then water vapor will be taken up. Then only rainfall will happen. So if air is not there, this water how will be goes upward? Not possible. So the hydro depending on the atmosphere. Got it, children? Yes or not? Yes. So atmosphere, hydro depending on the atmosphere. Got it? Okay, so this way everyone is interrelated each other. Got it, children? So without any one layer, any one sphere if miss also, then we will get total getting problem for a living creature and all the body of our the earth. So no, so the we classified it has a common features, but actually they are interrelated each other. One is depending for the another. So if any one miss, we will get much problems. So noted, yes. But in the later we are understanding, we are not caring the importance of this, and we are destroying actually. Correct or not? We are destroying atmosphere by sending polluted gas. We are destroying lithosphere by breaking the lands, and ourselves we are making different buildings, and we are destroying hydrosphere also by sending polluted waste to the river water. So these dangerous fellow, the biosphere, mainly humans are destroying all these creatures, all these sphere also. There are coming lessons in, you will understand very detailing. Okay, children. Okay, just to take your textbook, there one question asked. What kinds of question do you think would be answered in this section? Tick them in the list given below. Okay, you also want to observe, children. Already we know we are studying today's session, that is lithosphere. Go and understand about the lithosphere. That means only rock stones related. So here they provided some of the few questions they provided. They provided some question, and here which question you no need to give any answer. Which question are related to our topic? That question you just keep as a tick. Okay. So for example, first given, how does it rain? How does it rain? It's given based on the water. So is it related to our topic now? Present topic? No. So you can keep as a wrong. Second one, why are there mountains? So mountain rocky. So it is related to our topic. So you can keep a tick. Next, how do the winds blow? So winds. So winds, one remember, air only, mainly air depend on. But due to this winds, some dust particle, otherwise some soil also will be take over. So that the reason we can take this into the lithosphere topic. Okay, because some rocky parts also, some finer soil also will be take away this wind. So that the reason. Just you can put, but it's option if you keep. Okay, otherwise no need. Okay. Next, how do volcanoes erupt and earthquakes occur? Earthquake related to the rocks only. Yes, so it should be. The next one, why are there valleys and gorges along rivers? So here the valleys are observed. Valleys are related to the mountainous region. So that also you can keep ticks. Next, how are deltas formed? So deltas also related to land surface. So that also you can be kept. So which are the things that will come? So except 1 and 3. So here except 1 and 3, the remaining all the topics are related to the lithosphere, because indirectly here there are some mountainous, otherwise rocky parts are included. So that the reason we just added this section. Got it, children? Okay, so you also can keep the ticks. And next another one here, there was one map is provided and is shown. Just to write, already have done one project also, drawn world map, and some of the students already done, many I did not do. Okay, yes, and so same only here also, just to draw, just write the name of the continents and color them. Once you observe this content, this world map, it will be somewhat different. You can find we are seeing the regular world map here. Once you see this picture you can see here Pacific Ocean is divided. Pacific Ocean is divided, and we know that our earth is a round in shape, so we can cut from any parts. Okay, commonly the map is cutting from the Pacific Ocean. We are cutting the map from the Pacific Ocean. We are cutting the map. And that the reason what will happen, we can say there Australia and there Asia, and this side you can see North America, South America. Got it? And there Pacific Ocean, here Pacific Ocean. This map is divided from the Pacific Ocean. But from given your textbook map, once you observe, it is not divided from the Pacific Ocean. It is actually divided from the Atlantic Ocean. So here is the Pacific Ocean. From here, if divide, it comes North America, South America, here Asia, there will go. But this map is cut from the Atlantic Ocean. So here Atlantic Ocean, here Atlantic Ocean will come. And this is Pacific Ocean, this is Indian Ocean. Got it? So now we are daily using the world map is some different from here. This is divided from Atlantic Ocean. And here now you are seeing the map is divided from the Pacific Ocean. Got it, children? Because the earth is a round in shape, we can cut from any parts. Any parts also we can cut. Even from India middle also we can cut. Got it? Half India this side will be, half India this side will be. Understood, children? Okay, so we are daily using the map. It is cut from the Pacific Ocean, but your textbook provided the map. It is cut from the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, let's look at the new topic, that is jigsaw puzzle. Okay, the jigsaw puzzle and the moving plates. Okay, children, we know the earth crust actually floats on the mantle. Already we studied. Remembering or not, when we study the internal structure of the earth, we studied the earth crust actually floats on the mantle, because mantle has one substance, a chemical called silicates. In the before class we studied, when we studied the internal structure of the earth crust actually float on the mantle. Yes or no, children? Yes. So just imagine if a ball, if you throw, you can observe the ball goes far away. Yes, and that same ball you just cut as a piece like you just cut and keep together and just throw. What will you see? You will observe that from the ball parts are divided and move far away. First, when we throw a ball without a cut, it gone correctly as a spherical in shape wherever it goes. But we just cut pieces and just together we do not join, just kept it together and just thrown. What will happen? You will see that the ball parts are spread at different parts. It's gone. Yes or not? Yes. Same things only are happen. We know that our earth is surrounded by, we know this is first we are called Pangea. Remembering or not? Pangea, and it is surrounded by large water body that is called Panthalassa. Yes or not, children? Panthalassa. From here we know inland water body Tethys. This also we have studied when we study continental drift theory. Inland water sea, Tethys divided tangent into two parts. The north part is land of Angara or Laurasia, land of Angara or Laurasia. South parts we studied Gondwana. This all we have studied the before lesson. So much, children. And we observed also this Pangea later is divided and made a continents. Present continents is divided. So we observed here these rivers. So noted when these parts are gone, or the water bodies are moved in the different direction, then there the rocks, otherwise the continents are formed, and every continent surrounding there are some water bodies are present. Got it? Because the Tethys entered into different area and break these parts, and they formed only plates. They formed plates. Got it, children? In your textbook also picture shown, and here also you can see these plates are divided into major and minor plates. The major plates such as African plates, North American plates, South American plate, Indo-Australian plates. That is, here you can see here Australia separate mention, India separate mention. If you take together, it's become Indo-Australian. Otherwise, if you take only India, India will become the minor plate, Australia will become minor. When it combine, it will become a major plate. Okay, remember that. Okay, next Antarctic plate, Eurasian plate, and Pacific plates. So these are the major plates. Now let's look the minor plates. Okay, children, let's look. Minor plates such as Caribbean plate, Nazca plate, Cocos plate, Philippines plate, etc. So these are the minor and major plates. Okay, yes. I hope you understood after seeing this picture. Yes, very good. But actually, the large continent and even water basin, ocean also actually located on the large massive base of rocks. Large massive base of rocks that is called plates. So what is plates? We know that a large massive base of rocks where continents and oceans are located, it is called plates. For example, we can understand here, this is the part of the earth, this is the one plate, just imagine, and here if there is a continent and ocean are present, so this actually this continent or ocean, okay, this continent and ocean actually located in the massive base of rocks, that is called plates. So such like plates, many plates are there on the earth's surface. Okay, so what is plates? We understood that a large massive base of rocks where continents and oceans are located, that is called plates. So you can write in the classwork what do you mean by plates. So what is plates? A large massive base of rocks where the continents and oceans are located are called plates. Got it, children? Yes. Okay. So all the continents are located in the massive base of rocks are called plates. Now we can see there are large number of plates are there. Some of the major plates, some are the minor plates. Okay, already we know that these divide all the plates into different regions. Yes or no? That reason what formed continents are formed different. Okay, so these continents are some, you can see some body are the smaller. For example, Australia, you observe very smaller parts. As one noted, and if you see the Africa, it's very bigger part. If you see the Asia, very bigger part. So we can understand there are some smaller major plates are there as well as minor plates are there. So actually these major plates and minor plates, this always they are in the floating, they are in the moving because they are floating on the mantle. There are silicates are present, so floating on the mantle. So these plates are move from each other. When they move each other, they push and they pull. Okay, they push, they pull, and they collide also. Sometimes they push, sometimes they pull, and sometimes they collide and break also. Got it? Understood? So the pull, push, bend, break. Sometimes it break. So when major, example, this is a major plate hit towards the minor plate. Major plate hit towards the minor plate. What happening actually? This minor plate goes into the major plates. Got it or not? So when the major plates hit towards the minor plates, what happens? The minor plate goes into the major plate, and due to this force, there what will form? The mountains will be formed. They will form the mountain. So such way only what also formed? Himalaya also formed. That way. We know about the Indian plate too. Indian plate at the minor plate hit towards the Eurasia we know already. Asia and Europe together. Eurasian plate is a major plate, and India plate is a minor plate. When India minor plate hit towards the Eurasia major plate, the India minor plate some parts goes into the major plate of the Eurasia, and that's the reason we can find the Himalaya are located in the north of India, because that is the border. Got it or not? And this process we called plate tectonics. Remember children, what we are calling for this process? Plate tectonics. Plate tectonic. You can see in your textbook they are given. Do you know, like once given, the plate tectonics meaning carpenter or builder. Okay, you can find also here is also derived from the Greek word. Here you can find, do you know, it's mentioned tectonics come from the Greek word tecton meaning carpenter or builder. Carpenter or builder. Got it children? So from the Greek word tecton mean carpenter or builder. Here also on some understand, actually it is building only. When minor plate goes inside the major plate, inside of the major plate, so due to the some of the bigger rocks are fall, and that up as a one of the folding process, up folding process, very huge mountains are forming. So if we locate any mountains on the world map, such as Andes Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Alps Mountain, Himalaya, wherever look, you will find there are two plates between only form. Already have studied in 8th class also, where there is a chance to be form earthquakes. Already we know where there is a border between two plates. In 8th class we have studied physics. Do you remember children? Yes, in the 8th class physics we have studied. So where there is a border between the two plates, their earthquakes will happen, because these plates are moving each other. They are moving each other, they push, they pull, bend, they break. Sometimes minor plate goes inside, major plate raises and form mountains. Got it children? Okay, so I hope you understood how does this landforms are forming.
Once observe this video children, the formation of Himalaya, through that you can understand how the plate tectonics takes place. Once observe. Here the plates have started to move very slowly. Okay, you can observe the Indian plates are rising up, and now it will hit towards the Eurasian plate. Now India plate is a minor and the Eurasia plate is a hit. Eurasia means Europe and Asia. Now it started a hit. So they are formed mountains, Himalayas. Got it children? And the plate tectonics. This is a beautiful mountain, Himalayas were formed here. And watch one more a cartoon type video, then you will clearly understand the plate tectonics. Let's see.
Hello friends, today we will learn about plate tectonics. Hey buddy, what's up? Oh wow, it looks awesome. All the 7 continents of the earth were once joined together like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle?
So this is the reason children in your textbook provide the heading as a jigsaw puzzle.
Have a closer look on this. If you move the continents of South America and Africa close enough, they would fit together like 2 perfect pieces of the puzzle. A German geophysicist, Alfred Wegener, presented the concept that the Earth was nothing but a huge jigsaw puzzle. This area gradually got divided into 7 parts that we now know as the 7 continents. Our Earth is round like a ball, full of land and ocean. The Earth is made of 4 layers: the crust, the mantle, inner core, and the outer core. Come on, have a closer look on this, guys. Whoa! The crust is not a single solid continuous land. It is broken in so many pieces. These parts of the Earth are called the tectonic plates. These plates keep floating on the hot molten inner layers of the Earth. The plates are about 100 kilometers thick and consist of 2 major types of materials: oceanic crust and continental crust. You must be wondering, what moves the tectonic plate? The plates move using 3 types of movements. They are convergent, divergent, and transform movement. Let's learn about them one by one. Convergent. In this movement, the plates move towards each other and give rise to geographical structures like volcanoes and mountains. The Himalayas was built by this movement. Divergent. In this movement, the plates move apart. The magma from the interior of the Earth flows toward the surface and moves the tectonic plates away from each other. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is an example of this type of plate boundary. Transform. In this movement, two plates move sideways with respect to each other. California's San Andreas Fault is a transform boundary. When the two plates rub against each other, a huge amount of energy is built up, and this energy is released as earthquakes. The major effects of earthquakes are ground shaking, landslides, ground rupture, tsunamis, liquefaction, and more. The place where the earthquakes originate is known as the hypocenter, and the place where it occurs on the Earth's surface is known as the epicenter. Now you know a lot about plate tectonics. Stay safe and always help others. Bye-bye!
Okay, children, so you understood how the continents are formed and even they are destroyed also. Got it, children? Okay, so the next topic we are going to understand, that is sea floor spreading. Okay, children, let's look the topic sea floor spreading.
Okay, children, once observe this picture here. Just imagine upper layer there are water body. Okay, already you know under the earth crust there is mantle, very hot body. It try to push up. So due to that force, the upper layer of the crust slowly starts to get a break here. Okay, so it slowly break away. Now look at this. Due to this break, already I said the water body it comes. Falls filled with this land, this area it's filled, and again but the magma otherwise though due to the volcanoes from the under the pressure from the mantle still it's pushing over. So due to this push, what happens, the land moves far away, so move away from where there away moves there is water filled. So this process is continuous and spreading of the sea floor, and it makes it more problematic to the human beings. The coastal areas will be extended and the water level will be extended and all the earth full of will become water. Got it, children? Yes, this is sea floor spreading.
One of the example for the oceanic ridge, that is Pacific Ring of Fire. You can see the picture here. Around the Pacific region, the volcanoes are higher level. It's very active volcanoes, and there is a chance to increase the sea floor spreading. The oceanic ridges means we can understand the border between the plates. There is a gap, and there is a chance to be raise the magma upper. Okay, mostly it's fire finding under the ocean. Okay, I hope children you understood well. Here also you can observe how oceanic ridges were formed. Look at the volcanoes rising and it's forming new landforms now. Okay, I hope you understood about the sea floors spreading. And the next topic here you can see drama at the margin. Drama at the margin. This topic already we have completed. Already we know when the minor plate hit towards the major plate, there form a large mountains. Okay, so this process is continuing still now also. Even Himalaya formed the areas we observed, much earthquakes are occurring. That meaning we understanding the plates are slowly moving. But that movement we cannot identify because we are the part of that region. So we cannot identify its movement. So it's happening. Okay or not? So one day there is a chance what happens, this Himalaya also will go under the Eurasia plateau, and once imagine how will be our life. We all, there is a chance to be even India also a chance to be go inside of the Eurasia. Then we'll finish our India total, the people also. So now the second largest populous country in the world will go under the mantle. Actually this minor plate gone inside of the major plate. Actually where does it go? it actually goes into the mantle. Already we know the mantle is full of fire body, all the rocks are full of fire. Now already I shown for you, we saw that as a lava, like they're gonna be melt over there, yes or not? So that condition will happen in the future. So future is very, very dangerous. Got it, children? So today we have studied about the realms of the earth and lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, atmosphere and their interrelations, and also we studied how does continents are formed and eventually destroyed, and we studied the sea floor spreading, how the new landforms are formed in the under the ocean. Sea we are commonly called as a sea floor spreading, and also we studied margin drama at the margin, that means border between the plates, what happening. Got it, children? So that's all for today's class. I hope you all understood well. If you have any doubt, you can ask me by phone calling, or otherwise just send the message, I will reply you. Got it, children? Okay, and today's your homeworks I already said shown in textbook, that one you just color it and write the name of the coordinates and send it to me. Okay, children? Okay, thank you so much for watching. Take care.